being that gentrification has plagued America, I can tell you that I miss the hood. Straight up. And I know what you all are going to say. For those that are subscribed to my channel and that have looked at my previous videos about the hood. Well, Langston, weren't you the one that said that we need to move out of the hood? We need to move away from the drug dealers, the shootouts, the gang banging, the drive-bys, the bad public schools, and move into more of a diverse community. Move out into the suburbs. Isn't that what you said, Langston? And I'm going to say this. Yes, I did. And in this video, I'm not going to contradict myself. I swear to you, I'm not. Because when I was talking about the hood, I mentioned all of the cons, and I failed to mention the pros. Because, believe it or not, there are some good things that I could talk about that happened and went on in the hood. Straight up. And that's what I miss about it. The good things, not the bad. Just the other day, this is crazy. Pretty Ricky knows the story. Just the other day, not the other day, a couple weeks ago, I was looking for some sticky icky, not gonna lie. And being that I don't live in the hood, I live in the suburbs, can't just knock on my next door neighbor's door. She's a law-abiding citizen, no matter how corrupt her government is. She's a God-fearing woman, even though she can't tell me exactly when Jesus is coming back. It's gonna be a Monday, Tuesday. It's coming back on the weekends. You know, I gotta work from Monday to Friday, 9 to 5. I don't want to miss him. Can't knock on her door and ask her, do you know where I can get the sticky icky from? I can't go to Harris Teeter, my grocery store, and ask them. See if the hood existed. Or let's just say prior to gentrification, I can go knock on Ricky's door and be like, yo, you got that? Yeah, what you need? Let me get a dub sack. Here you go. All right, peace. Take it easy, son. That plain and simple. You see, I don't know about now. You understand? I mean, I've heard analysts say that the black dollar, it lasts for an hour in the black community. Well, I know prior to gentrification, prior to your man, you elected his ass based off him playing the saxophone on the Arsenio Hall show and getting a blowjob by Monica Lewinsky because you thought he was the first black president. But prior to him, that's your man that put police substations in our communities, in our hoods, in our ghettos, that laid down the 3 strikes you out law. Prior to that, the black dollar lasted for a couple days in the community. You want to know why? Because you had everything you wanted and needed in the hood. You had access to it. And this is the reason why it's not strange for a lot of people to have been born and raised and died in the hood and didn't really go anywhere. Because I'm saying back in the days, because you had what you wanted and needed in the hood. Straight up. I used to sell bootleg movies, right? I'll give you an example. I used to sell bootleg movies. I'll go in the hood, go to the liquor house, right? In the liquor house, I would rack up, you know what I'm saying? Everybody in the liquor house wanted bootleg movies. The female, I forgot her name, Miss Williams or something like that. The one that was running the house, the liquor house, she was buying bootleg movies because, you know, it wasn't actually a liquor house. It was a liquor house / restaurant / club / lounge. So she would take, buy movies from me and she would play it on her big screen TV in the front of the living room. But in the kitchen, you had the card game going on, spades, tongue. Motherfuckers was rolling dice outside. So you can get you a drink, a plate of food. She had food too. You can buy you a plate of food. You can play cards. Or you could go in the front in the living room and watch movies. So I go in there, you know what I'm saying? She'll, you know, buy from me. Other people buy from me. And then I turn around and be like, yo, let me get a plate. Yo, let me get a Long Island iced tea. And I ain't talking about no watered down shit. I'm talking about I'm walking out of the house sloppy. Out of the liquor house sloppy. Probably lost a couple dollars that day too, because you know, you don't want me on your team as far as playing spades. You don't want me to be your partner. I'm gonna fuck up, especially if I'm fucked up. I'm walking sloppy. I walk outside. I got a couple of dollars on me. I bump into the booster man. You with me? You with me? Booster man pull out everything. Yo, I got Gucci, I got Louis Vuitton, this, that, and so forth. I'm like, yo, man, let me get the socks, let me get this, that, and you got underwear too? You got deodorant? Yo, I'm gonna get a whole package and just let me know how much it is. You're the one, though. You're the one that be asking questions, though. Yo, man, where you get that from? Oh, man. Next thing you know, the booster man packing everything up. Yo, you the cops? Yo, my man, for real. I'm sorry, that's my bad. That's my cousin, man. For real. You know, he new in town or whatever have you. I apologize, you know what I'm saying? He didn't really mean it. He ain't the cops or none of that. All right, man, you know, I was just checking. Yeah, I know, man. Shut the fuck up. Oh, excuse me. Shut the fuck up. Stop asking questions. You don't do that. You don't ask the booster man questions. We got it from. Don't worry about that. All right, yo, I want the oh shit, you got the Ralph Lauren sweater with the oh my God, with the teddy bear on it? Oh shit. I'm gonna be fly this weekend in the club. That's my word. So I want the Ralph Lauren joint with the teddy bear on the sweater. I want I want the Cool Water. I want Fahrenheit. I want the Tommy Hilfiger cologne. I want the Tommy socks, the Tommy t-shirt, this, that, so forth. Yo, how much for all of that? $1.75, say less. You can't tell me back in the days that the black dollar didn't last in the hood. Because I could get any and everything that I needed and wanted in the hood. It was basically a barter system. That's what it was. Straight up. You know how much shit I bought in the hood? I bought baby Pampers in the hood. I bought mattress set, sheets, mattress sheets, queen size sheets, king size. I could get any and everything in the hood. But now that I live in the suburbs, I can't get shit. Never forget it, man. In the projects, it be this one dude. You know, he ain't had no business doing it. By law, he ain't had no permit and no license to do that shit. Just like, you know, Miss Williams for Liquor House. They did that shit anyway. Fuck that. We don't need your approval. We don't need your license or permit to do what the fuck we want to do. You know, you always had that old man, you know what I'm saying, that took his house, his downstairs, and turned it into a store. You go over there if you a kid, you know what I'm saying, you get ices, cookies, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Cakes. You know, even if you weren't a kid, you know, grown adult, you know what I'm saying? Cookies, oodles and noodles or whatever have you. Cheap prices. Let's not forget about the watermelon man. That old dusty ass truck. You know what I'm saying? A whole bunch of fucking watermelons on them. Yo, 2 for $5. All right, yo, let me get that. Gentrification ran the watermelon man away. Gentrification took the soul and culture when they tore down the hood away. And now all we got is some dry ass consumerism going on in those gentrified areas. And y'all don't even realize it. Y'all ain't nothing but fucking gerbils. Y'all paying $2,000 for a one small cubbyhole bedroom. And right down from it, you have Starbucks, Harris Teeter, and you braggadocious about that shit. Like, you bragging like, well, you know, I can take my elevator downstairs and walk right into Starbucks. Well, you stupid fuck, you don't even realize that you ain't nothing but a consumer. They just made it more convenient for you to spend your money. Easy. It's Trader Joe's, Target, McAllister's Sandwich Shop, or whatever that shit is. A whole bunch of fucking stores where you can spend your money at. It's no culture, no soul. It's clean. Yeah, you can walk your dog freely and shit like that, but at the end of the day, come on, let's call it what it is. It's just nothing but a gerbil, a fish tank with a gerbil in it, which is you, and a bunch of balls and paws and different things that you can do in the fish tank, or rather the neighborhood. I can tell you, when I was in the hood, man, it was very diverse. Very diverse. You know what I'm saying? You had your promising NFL football player over there that lived in 3C. You had your promising basketball player, you know what I'm saying, professional basketball player that lived in 2A. You had your man over here that could dress his ass off. You had that 20-year-old over there where your TV was broken. For some odd reason, he could take it all apart, the whole damn thing apart, fix the bitch, and give it back to you and be like, yo, just give me a couple dollars. You had the smart person over there, intelligent motherfucker, smart as shit. How many smart people I bumped into in the hood? But y'all don't give credit where credit is due. You know, hip-hop came out of the hood, right? And hip-hop is $1 billion industry. Straight up. That plain and simple. It sent a lot of you all off that are non-black off to college. Your children. Your children's children. You all are living off of our words. When we sign these 360 deals and shit, and we sign our publishing away, your children's children are living off of our words, literally. The hood are the trendsetters. We don't get the credit. And it's crazy. Because now the hood is gone. And what the fuck do we have? I could tell you, man, I don't even know why they call where I live at a community. I don't know why. I don't know why they call this area that I live in a neighborhood. Because I can tell you, I can count on my fingers how many times that I've interacted with my neighbors. Everybody keeps to themselves. Everybody is all about individualism. Living as an individual and not really caring about what the next man is going through. Next door. And the next door after, and the door after that, and the door after that, and the door after that. All beside them or whatever happened. All behind them or in front of them. Nobody fucking care. But I can tell you in the hood, if you needed sugar, you had Kool-Aid, and you ain't had sugar, and your next door neighbor had sugar, you could borrow some sugar from them. And y'all good. Because guess what? She didn't have the Kool-Aid. You had the Kool-Aid. You didn't have the sugar. And she got the sugar. Put that shit together. Y'all good. I remember the hood, man. And truth be told, before all of this fuckery, demon time, and all this crazy shit, Bill Clinton, what he did, the Democrats are the real ones that spin around your block. Straight up. Y'all talking about how these rappers are, you know what I'm saying, destroying neighborhoods and communities, and these gangbangers and all the rest of that shit. I ain't never seen a gangbanger bulldoze down projects. Never. And then turn around and tell the people that were living there, good luck, nigga. Never. Straight up. But we's always, I'm gonna say it right. We's always gonna catch a bad rap all the fucking time. You understand? And it's crazy, like, I forgot to mention this in the last video I did. You know, it's crazy how you all call us ghetto, right? And then you say that we live in a ghetto. Well, you know, originally black people didn't live in a ghetto, right? You know who originally lived in a ghetto? It's gonna surprise you if you don't know already. The Jewish community. They were known for living in the ghetto prior to black people. It's crazy, man. I'm more than sure that you all think that I'm ghetto. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't pronounce his words right. He doesn't articulate, you know, his words. He's not articulate, blah, 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 and all the rest of that bullshit. And it's crazy because I have an etymology dictionary. And I know that the Anglo-Saxon language is just a fucked up language. It really is. I mean, I truly understand. I know I'm gonna end it after this. I truly understand why foreigners have a very difficult time understanding the English language, because it makes no sense. How do you have silent letters? How do you have letters when you put one letter together with another letter like P and H, it makes an F sound, like phone? Like, I'm serious. Like, if I spoke another language and I was learning Anglo-Saxon or English, I couldn't comprehend that. Like, I'm trying to, okay, so hold on, let me get this right. So P is a P and H is a H, but when you put those together, it gives off an F sound? Like, it does not make sense. And sometimes P's don't have a P sound, and sometimes the P can be a silent letter in the word. Like, come on, man. And then you have the Webster's Dictionary. And the Webster's Dictionary gives you like a substandard meaning or definition of a particular word. But then you have the Etymology Dictionary that gives you the origin of the word, and it shows you that it can be the Anglo-Saxon or English word can be a combination of two different languages. It could be Aramaic and Arabic put together, which is crazy to me, man. And this is the reason why, you know, people that care and that have been through the whole music industry and shit, they tell you you have to hire you an attorney to actually read your contract. And every contract is different. You know, you may have a recording contract, or you may have, you know, I don't know like how to say it, but in layman's term, like a contract for, you know, the movie industry or whatever. And you have to have an attorney to read those specific contracts, because only attorneys know how to read it. You know, there's a thing called Black Law's Dictionary. So take, for example, in a court of law, words like and, for example, words like and, but, go, come can mean totally something different in a court of law than what you may think. So you could talk about, or you could pick on me and say, oh, you don't know how to properly pronounce, you know, English words and this and that and so forth. Man, kiss my ass. The whole English language is fucked up, and you know it. Straight up. You know it. That's why we just speak slang. You know what I'm saying? And that's our own little language. Until we get back our original tongue, our original language, that's the language that we gonna speak. And you know what's so funny? You have the word ain't, right? And ain't used to be slang. It wasn't a word. Like, when you looked up ain't in the Webster's Dictionary, it didn't exist. But now if you look up the word ain't in the dictionary, it does. So it's like when we say it, it's ghetto, it's slang. But then when you all say it and put it in your dictionary or put it in your vocabulary, language, or whatever the fuck you want to call it, jargon, dialect, whatever, You know what I'm saying? Now it's an official word. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. I miss the hood, man. I miss it. I miss it. I miss politicking with my own people. I miss it. I miss the love. I miss the cookouts. I miss the birthday parties. I miss the hood rats. The hood rat chicks. Used to slide over late at night. I miss it. Straight up. And I know I can't get it back. You understand? But every now and then I have my nostalgia moment. And it happened to be today. And I hope that I took you all back. And feel free in the comment section to, voice your opinion and talk about how you miss the hood. You understand? For those that know. For those that don't, yeah, I'm talking ghetto to you. But shit, if you knew, man, you would miss it too. Because it was beautiful, man. It was beautiful. And now it's gone.